helicopter. Hey everybody, it's Ryan down at Bizarre Guitar and Drum in Phoenix, and today our guitar of the day is a Gibson ES-335 that we've got a 2018, and we're celebrating the iconic guitar stylings of Alvin Lee. Alvin Lee, of course, is from 10 Years After, and you may know him from the old Woodstock movie from 1969, 1970, I guess is when the film came out. But man, is there a more blistering opening guitar salvo in the world other than I'm Going Home by 10 Years After from the Woodstock film. You know, one of the funny things as I was checking it out, I thought, I wonder who this band Helicopter is. I assumed the song was a cover because Alvin Lee introduces the song as, it's called I'm Going Home by Helicopter. And I'm like, oh, who's Helicopter, Greg?
Well, Helicopter's a band from Sweden that came out in the 2000s, but I don't think Alvin knew that back then.
I don't think he was that clairvoyant either. Well, here's the deal. 10 Years After drove all night to get to Woodstock. Of course, it was pouring rain, and they go on super late. And to even get into the fairgrounds or whatever it was, they took a helicopter in. So when Alvin Lee introduces that song as I'm Going Home by Helicopter, he means I'm literally getting out of this mud pit by a helicopter. So kind of an interesting tidbit about that. If you've never seen it, you can see the clip on YouTube, and I'll post a link to it in the notes of this video. So if you've never heard that ripping guitar solo, definitely check it out. And it's one of those things that was so influential of like shredders. I mean, the guy is just ripping, and it was definitely influential to a lot of guitar players, including Jimmy Page, Greg. Jimmy Page went to go see 10 Years After, right as this was probably before Woodstock even, and they were, 10 Years After was playing, and John Bonham was there with Jimmy Page, and John Bonham was a little bit inebriated.
No.
Yeah, I know you're clutching your pearls there, Greg, but yes, John Bonham.
What?
He's been known to have, a sniffed report at Christmas. No, he was hammered and pantsless. And he was getting frustrated because Jimmy Page kept thinking, how great is this Alvin Lee guitar player? And so Bonzo decided that he would just take his glass of orange juice, let's call it vodka and orange juice, and he threw it onto Alvin Lee's guitar to slow him down a little bit, because as the orange juice hit the fretboard, everything got a little sticky. So there you go, another fun factoid.
A sticky wicket, was it?
Indeed it was, mate. All right,
so the guitar is...
the guitar is an ES-335. It's from 2018.
Made by Gibson.
Made by Gibson. Let's take a good look at this thing, because this thing is a beaut, man.
And if this was a real Alvin Lee, it would have a peace sign sticker right
here.
There.
Yes. We have a maple top.
Arched maple top, arched maple back.
Arched maple back, beautiful. I love this color of red, man. This is really
Cherry
neat.
red.
I can take this home with me for doing this video, right?
2 of them.
Oh, excellent. Mahogany neck back here, it looks like.
Mahogany neck.
And a rosewood.
Rosewood back and side.
Yeah.
Rosewood
fingerboard. Yep. That's the iconic instrument right there. 1958 was when these things were first introduced into the world as a bit of a hybrid between a solid body and a hollow body. So this is known as a semi-hollow body.
They were considered to be kind of a jazz guitar almost.
But boy, do they sound good with any kind of style, especially blues and even rock and roll, man, like hard rock. It's just a great sounding instrument. Greg helped me out with one fun factoid. ES, what does ES stand for?
Electric sucker.
No.
Oh.
Electric Spanish.
Exactly.
And what's Spanish?
The way that the guitar, they consider it to be like a Spanish, the body shape to be like a Spanish styling, like an acoustic sort of thing.
Yeah. So I never knew that. So there it is. This is up on our Reverb page, so why don't you click on over and check it out and hear more about it.
You could fill volumes with what you don't know.
Thanks for mentioning that.
Is that out loud?
Yeah, so visit that Reverb page, and thanks again for watching and subscribing to all of our videos and stuff, and sharing everything with a friend too. So that really goes a long way.
What famous guys played 335s? Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry, yeah. I saw Keith Richards with one.
How about Dickie Betts?
Ooh, Dickie Betts, yeah.
Dickie Betts, Rick Derringer on Roadwork Live. There, Edgar Winter, White Trash Live, played a Red 335.
Oh yeah, good record. Yeah, if you can think of some other ones, leave a comment and remind us who else played 335s. There's probably a million more.
One of my favorites of all the Kings. I mean, I like all the Kings. You know, B.B. King, King Kong, Don King, Freddie King. But that would be a Freddie King. Freddie King played a Cherry Red one when I saw him open for Grand Funk in 1837. Play a little blues on that thing.
All right, hey, let me show you the Alvin Lee licks. Get close to my fingers. I'll show you a couple of them. Okay. Here, the first one. Of course, Alvin plays it 8,000 times faster. Then he kind of did the same vibe up here. There it is. And there's that thing. And then, yeah, man, so good.
The two fastest guys from that generation, considered to be the two shredders from that time period, would have been Alvin and Johnny Winter.
Johnny Winter, another epic guitar player. All right, well, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.
Was that a Billie Jean King lick? Or was that Don King?
Billie Jean King's one of my favorite Kings. King of the Blues.
Yeah.